What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. So I'm back with another Halloween set for my spooky nail series, and I also have a new polygel kit from Saviland and some perfumes from Dossier to show you guys. So yeah, today is going to be a really fun video. So I'm going to start by unboxing the polygel kit first. This is actually their luminous polygel kit, so the polygels actually glow in the dark. So the first thing you get is like a little card, and when you open it up, it shows some of their other products that you can purchase, and there's also a step-by-step tutorial on how to apply the polygel and stuff like that. You also get 24 dual forms that come in this little bag, and you also get a set of 10 butterfly nail forms if you want to do like sculpture nails. So you have the option to do either or. I usually use tips, but it's good that they include those. You also get a full-size bottle of slip solution. This is 30 milliliter and it does come sealed. There's also a base gel and a top gel, and these are both 8 milliliter as well. The bottles are really tiny, but the base gel and the top gel work really good. You also get a polygel brush, of course, with your polygel brush on one side, and then the other side has a little scraper tool to apply the polygel on your nail. You also get a 180 grit nail file and 7 luminous polygels. Like I said, they all glow in the dark, and it shows like the color on the packaging with the corresponding like glow color, which is really nice, and those come sealed as well. And moving on to the perfumes, so Dossier is actually a company that makes perfumes inspired by designer scents. So this one's inspired by Victor's Flower Bomb. I actually am familiar with this perfume. I've used it quite a few times. I'm sure most of you guys are. I wouldn't say that it smells exactly like it, but yeah, a little bit. But yeah, the bottles are all glass and they have a magnetic top, and they are 50 milliliters, so you get a lot. I really like the design. They're really nice and modern. The notes in this one are bergamot green tea, fresh berries, white flowers, orchid rose, patchouli, musk, caramel, and vanilla. It smells a little bit like it, but I wouldn't say it's exactly like it. This batch I wasn't too crazy about. I do have some that I really like from them, but none of these I was too crazy about. Like this one is called Floriento Vanilla, and it's supposed to be inspired by YSL's Black Opium, and I actually have that perfume, and it smells nothing like it, honestly. And this last one is called Powdery Hawthorn, and this one is apparently inspired by Tom Ford's Metallique or something like that. I don't really know what that one smells like, but let me tell you, this perfume smells like straight butt, okay? Like, it is stank. I don't know what they put in here, but it smells like when you go to the mall and after they clean the bathroom, it smells just like that. And it was really disgusting smelling. So I don't really recommend this one. The notes in this one are like neroli, orange blossom, hawthorn, heliotrope flower, vanilla, but I don't smell any of that. I just smell like powder and like musk, and it smells disgusting. And this one did come with like a little sample, but I don't think they actually do the sample thing anymore, because before you were able to test out the perfumes, and if you didn't like it, you can send it back. But yeah, they do have some other good ones on their website, like the one inspired by YSL Libre and Carolina Herrera's Good Girl perfume. Those are like two of my favorite ones. I really like those, so definitely check out the description box for the discount code if you are interested, because they do make really good gifts and stuff like that. Anyways, let's go ahead and start doing the swatches. So the first color I'm gonna swatch is called Fuchsia, and this is like a really pretty like hot pink shade. All of these polygels are super soft to work with. The one thing I don't like though is Saviland's slip solution, and it's probably because I use too much, but I feel like even when I do try to wipe my brush off a lot, like it causes a white film like to build up around the cuticle area and sometimes on the nails. Lately I haven't been getting it on my nails as much because I've been trying to be careful, but I did end up getting like a little bit of it around the cuticle area, in the video. I mean, it's nothing I couldn't go in with my cuticle bit and fix, but if you are using this polygel, just make sure don't use a lot of slip solution. I probably was using too much, but I don't know, I felt like I was kind of like wiping my brush off a lot and it still happened, so I don't know, maybe I did it without realizing it, but just be careful with the slip solution. The next color is called Aqua Blue. That's like a really pretty like royal blue shade. And the color after that was called Pink Oink Kiss, and that one is kind of like an orangey, like peachy shade. I really like that one as well. These are like perfect Halloween colors. And the next one was Tender Green, and that's a neon green shade. So pretty, I love that. I was tempted to use it, but I did like neon green, I think in one of my last couple videos, so I was like, let me change it up. And the next one is called Lemon Yellow. This is definitely another one that I think is so cute. And I did actually cure those really quick. And the next one is called Jelly Orange. This one is like a reddish orange, also another really, really pretty color. None of these have bubbles in them or anything like that. And if you did want to like shear these out, you can do that too. You can kind of get like a jelly vibe if you were to shear them out, which is what I really like as well. And the last one is actually called Ruby Purple, and I do cure these in my lamp for 60 seconds. And here's what they all look like after curing for 60 seconds and applying a top coat. And here's what they look like when they glow in the dark. I tried my best to get like a good shot of them, but it's really hard to film on my camera in the dark. But yeah, this is what they look like when they glow in the dark. They're all super pretty. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the tutorial. So right now I'm applying my dehydrator and primer. As always, I prep my nails off camera. I'm using Bellavina dehydrator and primer. I'm doing 2 coats of the primer and 1 coat of the dehydrator. I do have a video on how I shape up my nail tips and like prep my nails, so I'll link that video in the cards if you want to see how I do that. But usually everything that I use for nail prep and stuff like that, like my nail tips, will be linked in the description box under my Amazon store under nail products. So yeah, now I'm going in with the base gel. Since we're doing an all gel set, you definitely want to apply a base gel to all of your nails to make sure that they're protected and to give that polygel something to grip onto. So just a thin layer and cure that for 60 seconds. And now I'm going in with this like holographic glittery polygel from Acrylic. This is called Ballet Baby. I actually picked this color when I did the Build a Polygel kit with Acrylic. So yeah, if you guys have been watching my channel lately, I've been using this color a lot, but I thought it would make a really cute nail bed color because I wanted it to be like cute and girly like Halloween. But there was like no glittery shade in this kit, and I don't know, I just had to use it. So I wanted to do like a French design with this as the nail bed color. So that's what I'm doing. I applied a small bead of this onto my nail. Well, not too small actually, because I'm going to be building up the nails with the colors that I'm using. So I applied like a generous amount to kind of like build an apex. But when I put the bead on there, I kind of just like pat it around the cuticle and then along the nail bed, and then I start using my brush to take in the sides to form the shape of a nail bed, and you can kind of like round it off or whatever. But yeah, when I was using the slip solution, eventually it started making a little like film around my cuticle area, and I was trying to wipe it off quite a bit. So yeah, just be careful with that. Maybe I was not like wiping it as much as I thought I was. But you got to be careful because for some reason their slip solution always causes like a white film if you use too much of it. So I'm going to go ahead and flash cure that and make the nail beds on the other 2 nails. Okay, so now I'm going to start applying the tip color on all of the nails. I'm using fuchsia on the pointer finger, and on the middle finger I'll be using Pale Oink Kiss. That is such a weird name to me. I don't know who thought of that. I don't know why I said Pink Oink Kiss before, but it's actually Pale Oink Kiss. So I'm using that on the middle finger and Ruby Purple on the ring finger, and then I'll use the fuchsia color again on the pinky. But yeah, when you apply the tip color down, you want to make sure that you apply enough to fill in that space, like to build up the nails. I actually did end up going in with a second layer on these just to be on the safe side because I didn't want to have to encapsulate them. But yeah, you just apply the polygel onto the nail. I apply it straight onto the nail because I feel it's easier this way than using the scraper tool, because sometimes the polygel gets bubbly and stuff like that when you use the scraper tool. But when you apply the polygel, you want to make sure you work it up the sides of the nail bed like you would with a French manicure, and then you just pat the rest of the polygel in place. But yeah, make sure you're dragging up those corners, like all the way up the sides of the nail bed, to give it that French nail look. And you pretty much do that for all the nails. I am like curing each nail as I go because this polygel is soft, and if you leave it for too long, it will start to get like a little bit like runny. It will like soften the more that it's on your nail because of the heat.
Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone, show me it was real. Pick up the phone. Yeah, I don't wanna put no pressure on ya. I just wanna put a blessing on ya. Since our last undressing session, I'm not really sure if you've been checking. I'm progressing. I just heard my songs is popping out in Macedonia and even Serbia. I don't mean to burden ya. If you got a man since then, I understand. Last thing I wanna do is get you jammed, especially if he's the fan. He probably never wanna hear my shit again. And I need every single sound scan. But if you single and you down, then I'm in your town feeling for another round. I was counting down the days, been more patient than a Browns fan. Where that chip at? Probably on your shoulder, cause I forgot to hit back. Left you on red, apologies are said, but often never meant. Well, fuck that, I repent for message never sent now.
Hello, stranger, it's been a minute since we last kicked it. By the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. And usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the call for green. I'm talking late night fire. Let me live a good time, oh yeah. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill.
Now I'm going to go ahead and apply a second layer on the middle fingernail, ring finger, and pinky nail. The pointer finger was fine, but there still was like a little dip, like from where the nail bed was to the tip color on the other 3 nails. So I'm just adding in a little bit more over that to be on the safe side, because like I said, I don't want to have to go in with a layer of clear over these. So I'm actually building the nails up with these 2 colors and then just filing it and calling it a day. So yeah, you just want to apply the second layer exactly how you applied the first layer. Just make sure you're dragging the polygel up the corners of that French nail bed and then patting the rest of the polygel down the nail. And the way you would pat the rest down the nail is just side to side. Make sure you're getting the sidewalls covered, because you want all of that nail tip to be covered with the tip color. Alright, so moving on to the filing, you do want to make sure that you cleanse the tacky layer off of your nails before you go ahead and file them. You can use isopropyl alcohol, 70% or higher, just to cleanse that tacky layer from the gel off after you cure your nails. So yeah, with these I did have a lot of debulking to do, I'm not gonna lie. They came out a little bit thick because I had to go in with a second layer over the tip. But yeah, like I said, it's nothing a little filing can't fix. And yeah, as you can see, there's that little white crust around the cuticle area. So right now while I'm debulking, I'm trying to get like a lot of the product down right now. And then when I go in with my cuticle bit, that's gonna take off that like little white film around the cuticle area because it's smaller. But right now I'm just debulking. I'm going around the cuticle and like smoothing out the whole nail, making it even and not like bumpy. This happens sometimes when you do French nails. They get like a little bit, you know, bumpy because of like where the nail bed is and then the tip color. You just have to like even everything out and smooth over the nail. So I like to go like side to side down the nail to like evenly smooth it out. And I make sure to file the sidewalls. You always want to do that. Those need to be the thinnest part of your nail. And also make sure you have that little hill that's your apex. Like I said, when I applied that nail bed color down, I made sure to apply enough to build that apex, like that little hump for your nail. And yeah, the rest of your nail, it should get gradually thinner towards the free edge, but you do want some thickness so they don't break, especially with long nails like this. Also make sure you're filing underneath your nails to get out any product or anything under there, or like nail tip. Next, I'm going to take my cuticle bit, like I said, and use that to clean up around the cuticle area and seal around the cuticle. This is my Dashboard Beauty cuticle bit, but I do have some more like better recommendations in the description box in my Amazon store under nail products. I really prefer the ceramic drill bit ones, but I haven't really gotten a chance to order more, but I really need to because this one's kind of getting dull, so I have to go around it like a couple times. But yeah, you want to use your cuticle bits on a low speed and always keep them moving. Always keep your drill moving no matter what you're doing, whether you're filing your nails or doing cuticle work. But yeah, you want to just like get in between where the artificial nail is and the cuticle and just clean around that area. And it will also help to seal around that area so you don't get like any lifting. And now I'm going to take my hand file and just shape up the nails. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you know that I like to do this as the last step to my filing because I feel like the shape lasts longer rather than doing it the other way around where you shape the nails up first and then file. I just feel like the shape is longer lasting and it looks more sharp because a lot of people don't realize, like, if you were to shape your nails up first and then file, it actually dulls your shape without you even realizing it. So doing it this way, you get like a more sharp shape basically. So we're doing a long tapered square. I wanted to do this shape because I thought it would be really cute for these kawaii nails so I could put more charms on them. So you want to file straight with your hand file to debulk your nail, like overall, like the width of your nail, and then just angle your file inward. And I don't know why my voice is cracking out, sorry. But you want to angle your file inwards to like taper in the tip, and then to file the free edge, you want to like hold your file at an angle and just like file straight across, or you can do the same thing but file up and down, whichever you feel comfortable with. And I also do file over the surface of the nail if I feel like I need to. Now I'm gonna buff over the surface of all the nails to smooth them out and like smooth out any scratches. You always want to do this step, never skip it, so that your nails will be like prepped for your nail art. And speaking of nail art, let's move on to that. So I'm drawing like little bones on the nails since it's like a skull themed Halloween set. So yeah, these are super easy. All you need is a dotting tool and a detail brush. I'm actually using these detail brushes that are linked in my Amazon store. They are really good. They actually have dotting tools on one side and a detail brush on the other side. They come in a pack of 5. So basically you want to make 2 dots for like the top of the bone and then draw a line kind of to draw the rest of the bone, and then 2 more dots at the bottom, and you just thicken them up, and yeah, it just like looks like bones. It's so easy to draw. And I just cured that, and now I'm going to draw the stars. I'm actually using some gel polishes from McCurt. This is a duo. It's the Noir and Blanc gel polish set. They're really good for nail art because they're super thick, and wherever you like apply the gel polish, it stays in place without running. So to draw the stars, you kind of want to make an A and then just kind of like fill it in and keep going over the stars. That's the best way I could describe it. I kind of did these a little fast. They could have came out a little bit neater, but I'm actually putting black glitter over them before I cure them in my lamp. So it kind of like, you know, masked the fact that they were not as great of stars as I wanted them to be. Plus I'm covering the nails up with charms. It's just supposed to be like in the background. But yeah, you just want to sprinkle some glitter right over them and cure them in your lamp. But yeah, as you can see, you make the shape of an A, then you kind of go across and across the other way and just fill in the star like that. And yeah, just repeat the same steps. Then to finish everything up, I'm going to be using some of this Beaded rhinestone gel to attach the bigger stones. You always want to use something like this to hold them because they won't stay on with like regular bling gel or nail glue. They'll just like end up popping right off. So you need something that it's going to like sink into, like a nice gel like this. So yeah, I'm using a bunch of charms. I have these cute little skulls. I actually bought these last year, but I never used them. So yeah, I decided to pull them out and use them for this set. I really love the whole vibe. I don't know, it kind of gives me like skull candy, like rocker vibes. I don't know, it's cute. So I'm just doing that to attach the bigger stones, and I'm actually going to be customizing these little skull charms by putting some little rhinestones like on the crown. I just felt like it made them pop more. So like I'll be doing that after like I top coat them. But yeah, I'm also using some little Halloween charms from the McCurt Halloween bundle, and those are like the little ones and the bows. But yeah, other than that, after I apply the big charms, I just top coat all the nails and cure them in my lamp for 60 seconds, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys like this kawaii style Halloween set. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love hearing what you think about my nail sets. It lets me know what you guys like to watch. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe because I post nail tutorials and reviews every week, so you definitely don't want to miss out. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram to stay updated that way as well. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys.